We're on Eruvin, Perek Chet, Mishnah Vav. 6th Mishnah in the 8th chapter of Eruvin. Let's say the Mishnah says the following. I have the following case. Bor shebein shtei chatzerot. I have a well between two courtyards. And the two courtyards did not make an Eruv with each other. And the Bartuner says, chetzio bazeh, chetzio bazeh. And half of the well is in one courtyard, and half is in another courtyard. The Mishnah says, ein memal'in mimenu b'Shabbat. You can't fill it on Shabbat. Okay, unless ela imkein asula mechitza gavoa asarat tfachim, bein milamala, bein milamata, bein mitoch ogno. You can't fill the from the well. You can't use that water well on Shabbat. Okay, unless you made a mechitza, made a border, a boundary that's 10 tfachim high between in the bore itself, in the well itself, whether it's above, below, or mitoch ogno. We're going to see what that means. In the basin, literally means in the basin of the well. Let's look at the Bartuner for a second. Okay, why can't you fill it? Because in essence, I'm filling water from your possession. You're a different chatzer. We didn't make an eruv, okay? So therefore, I can't take water out of the well because I'm taking water from your possession and you're taking water from my possession. Unless I made a mechitza, whether it's milmala, okay, the mechitza has to be 10 tfachim high. So what does milmala mean? 9 of the tfachim were above the water, and 1 tefach is in the water itself. Or milimata, it's below. That means 10 tefachim are in the water, and you only see 1 tefach of the border of the thing above the water. Or, in the Mishnah said, bein mitoch ogno, or if it's in the basin. Even if the mechitza isn't touching the water, it's okay. It doesn't have to go in the water. Rather, it goes across the water. I have pictures. Okay. In this case, this is bitoch ogno. If it's milmala, it would be here. It would be above, and 1 tefach would be here. If it was milmata, it would be down here, and 1 tefach would be showing here. Betoch ogno, okay, this is in the bore itself. It's in the bore goes across, right? And betoch ogno means it's in the basin of the bore. There you have like a separation across, even if it doesn't touch the water at all. I guess the reason you would do this is you would build what happens is you would probably the two people would build either they do an eruv or they would build a wall across the bore, right? They'd build this wall, and then the water would sometimes go up and sometimes go down. So therefore, what happens if the water went below? Is the mechitza effective or not? And the Mishnah says the answer is that the mechitza that is effective. Why? It's a kula shekilu chachamim. The rabbis were lenient in the water. Darminan gud achit mechitzata. Gud achit means that the gud achit, the wall, the imaginary wall, goes straight up. The wall goes down. I'm sorry. We imagine that this wall that goes across the bore, it continues to imaginary line goes down from the mechitza. Okay, ubilvad shetei betoch ogen habor. It has to be in the well itself. Shetei ra'eh kehafsaka. It has to look like a hafsaka. The Mishnah continues. Rabbi Shimon Gamliel says no. It's a machloket. It's not ever you can do above, below, whatever. Beit Shammai omrim milmata. Beit Shammai says the most of the wall has to be milmata, under the water. Beit Hillel omrim milamala. Beit Hillel says no. What's more important is that it touches the water, right? But that most of the wall is above, so it looks like it's going all the way down. Amar Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda says no. Lo tehei mechitza gedola min hakotel shebeneim. There's no greater mechitza than the wall in between them. Let's look at the picture again. Okay, this is the picture above. Here's the bore, and you have a mechitza, you have a wall between that. The well is going under the wall. Okay, and this is what Rabbi Yehuda said. Amar Rabbi Yehuda, lo tehei mechitza gedola min hakotel shebeneim. The wall dividing them, that's the greatest mechitza you can have, and it's not in the water at all. It doesn't have to be in the ogen. It doesn't have to be in the basin of the bore of the well. As long as it's running across, that's a sufficient mechitza for our purposes to allow them to fill the well. But with Bartuner Paskins, ain't halacha Rabbi Yehuda. We don't paskin like Rabbi Yehuda in this case. Stop here. As always, comments or questions, email me at rspolter@gmail.com. And we'll dedicate a learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.